Hello everyone, right here I have a 2011 Audi Q7 3.0 TDI Quattro S-Sign. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you're able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, and to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. The 4L Q7 uses a rack and pinion steering system with hydraulic power assistance. The S-Sign trim gets a leather steering wheel with the S-Sign badging on the bottom spoke, perforated sections on the sides, and sport grips at 10, 2, 4, and 8. An 8-speed automatic transmission is the only option available for the 3.0 TDI 245 engine. This transmission features a sport mode and Tiptronic manual shifting. The latter can be controlled by either the gear lever or the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. This Q7 is equipped with front and rear parking sensors and a reverse camera with active guidance signs. To the bottom left of the camera display is the button to enter the parking system settings menu, while to the bottom right of the camera display is the button to switch between the camera display and the parking sensors display. Safety features for the Q7 include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, an electronic stability program, anti-skid regulation, electronic differential lock, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the front passenger, the middle row, and the last row seats. Present with the S-Sign trim as well is a set of 20-inch 5-spoke design alloy rims with 275/45 R20 tyres. Ventilated disc brakes are found at all 4 sides. The suspension is made out of double wishbones in front and a rear multi-link setup. Another feature for the Q7 is an adaptive air suspension system in front and at the back. Audi has been building its Q7 since 2005. Production of the Q7 is spread across 2 generations. The first generation Type 4L between 2005 and 2015, and the second generation Type 4M since 2015. The Q7 in this video is part of the first generation lineup. The 4L Q7 was unveiled over 20 years ago at the September 2005 Frankfurt Motor Show. It is based on the Audi Pikes Peak Quattro concept car that was unveiled 2 years earlier at the 2003 North American International Auto Show. The 4L Q7 rides on VW Group's PL71 platform and is related to the first generation models of the Porsche Cayenne and the VW Touareg. Engine options for the 4L Q7 include naturally aspirated petrols, supercharged petrols, turbo diesels, and twin-turbo diesels. Sitting at the top of the range is the Q7 equipped with the twin-turbo 6-litre V12 TDI engine. A facelift for the 4L Q7 was introduced in 2009 as a 2010 model year vehicle. Changes on the facelift comprises new head and rear lights, a larger front grille, new front and rear bumpers, new alloy rim designs, new colour choices, and a slightly redesigned interior. For the UK market, the pre-facelift 4L Q7's order books opened during the spring of 2006, while deliveries began in the third quarter of 2006. The facelifted model went on sale during the spring of 2009, before being replaced by the 4M Q7 in the summer of 2015. Powering this Q7 is VW Group's EA896 3-litre, dual ovate cams, 24 valves, turbocharged V6 diesel engine. This engine features variable valve timing and common rail direct injection. It produces 242 horsepower at 3800 to 4400 RPM and 550 Nm of torque at 1750 to 2500 RPM. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 7.8 seconds, and the top speed is 217 km per hour. With a 100-litre diesel tank, combined fuel consumption for the Q7 3.0 TDI 245 Quattro automatic is 7.4 litres per 100 km. 195 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometre, and the Q7 comes standard with Audi's quattro all-wheel drive system. Exterior features of the Q7 S-Line include automatic auto-leveling adaptive by xenon projector headlights, automatic wipers, cornering lights, front and rear fog lights, LED daytime running lights, LED front, side and rear indicators, LED rear lights, a headlight washer system, S-Line exterior package, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, roof rails, and dual exhaust pipes. Speakers right there and down there. That button operates the power rear hatch, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, electronic child locks and window locks for the rear doors, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Central locking, S-Line door sills, and the driver's seat in this Q7 S-Line does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your 4-way power lumbar support. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system, on off button, air conditioning, automatic mode for the driver's side, automatic mode for the passenger side, front and rear defrost, recirculation, and this knob right here, it's currently controlling the temperature, but if you press the fan speed button, you can control the fan speed. If you press the different modes button, you can control the different modes. If you press the heated seat button, you can control the heated seat. And back to the temperature control. This is for the driver's side, and you have the same set of controls for the passenger side. Ashtray or storage, together with a cigarette lighter or a power outlet depending on what you use it for. And there's a cover for this area if you do not want it exposed. Another power outlet right here. Traction control, CD player, eject button for the CD player, this open button, press it and it reveals the two SD card slots hidden behind a cover. And the Q7's parking brake is foot operated. The pedal is located right here and it is currently engaged. To disengage it, pull this lever out. And to engage it, simply push the pedal back down. This Q7S sign comes with the MMI Radio Plus head unit. This system features a 6.5-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 10 speakers. The sound system that this Q7 uses is actually not that bad. The display right above is controlled using a set of controls located down the center console. You have the knob that goes up, down, left, right, scrolls to left, scrolls to right, and clicks down for enter. You have the 4 buttons on either sides of the knob that correspond with the 4 corners of the display. To the left, you have shortcut buttons for navigation, information, car, setup. While to the right, shortcut buttons for radio, media, name, and telephone. Right here, you have your seat track buttons, together with your return button in the middle, and the volume and power knob is right up here. We are currently in the media menu. Right here, we have your list of media options. You have your SD card slot, CD DVD, CD changer. Now, if we press the bottom right button, we can go to your sound system settings with your balance fader, treble bass, subwoofer, your digital sound processing, and your volume settings. If we hit the bottom left button, we can bring up your media controls where you can play pause, go back a song, go for a song, fast forward, rewind, select your repeat or shuffle. If we go to navigation, and if we do not have a navigation disc inserted, this message pops up instead. Under information, we have your traffic information. Under car, we have your parking system with the display, volume, frequency, in-car entertainment fader, service interval display, wipers, cluster, so on and so forth. Right here we have your setup menu. If we hit the top left button, we can adjust the time. Top right goes to your settings menu with your language, units, voice control, factory settings, and version information. Bottom right goes to your Bluetooth menu, where you can turn on or off Bluetooth, discover devices, look at your paired devices, and whatnot. Bottom left goes to your display settings with your brightness. Radio obviously goes to your radio menu. Media goes back to the media menu that we were just in. Name goes to your phone book, and telephone goes to your telephone menu. To the left of the display, this button turns off the display itself. This button activates or deactivates the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If the feature is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of diesel that the car uses. This one opens the glove box. While to the right of the infotainment display, we have the parking sensors button. This one resets your trip computer. You have your check computer button. And right here you have your interior brightness adjustment buttons. Electronic central locking. This car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in, twist this knob to the bottom. Wiper controls. The buttons at the end of the wiper stalk, together with this button right here, allow you to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now you have your digital speedometer and average fuel consumption for trip 2, elapsed time for trip 2, instant fuel consumption, your trip 1 computer, average speed for trip 1, average fuel consumption for trip 1, elapsed time for trip 1, range, trip computer for trip 2, average speed for trip 2, and back to your average fuel consumption for trip 2. If you hit the bottom button, you can cycle between this display with basically the same set of data. Right here you have your fuel consumption information. And back to this display. Volume controls, voice control, C-track, different media mode selection, indicator controls, and the steering wheel in this car is still telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holder, another cup holder right here, storage, front center armrest, and if we lift this part up and pull this out, we reveal the 6 CD changer. So you have your eject button, load button, and the buttons to choose which CD you want. Auto dimming, rear view mirror, sunglasses holder, front reading lights. This button turns on or off the lights when you open the doors, and you can also turn the lights on manually. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a light ring. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. window control, ashtray or storage, speaker, more storage down there, and to gain access to the last row of seats, pull this lever, flip the seat back forward, then move the whole seat forward. Now that I'm in the last row of seats, I did set the middle row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the middle row seats. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually relatively nice and comfortable back here. You can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to suit your needs. But for back here, we have a reading/interior light. Now to flip the last row seat backs down, first locate the levers right next to the last row seat headrests, then pull them. The headrests automatically flip down, then you can flip the seat backs down. Now, for the middle row seats, they split 40-20-40, and to flip the seat backs down, use this lever for the right seat and another lever on that side for the left seat and the middle seat. To fold down only the middle seat, use a button right next to the middle seat headrest. Now, the seat positions can be adjusted via the lever, or rather the bar down here for the right seat, and another bar on that side for the left seat and the middle seat. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. As mentioned earlier on, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is not much room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat, but as for legroom, I get about this much, and I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually, like the last row of seats, fairly nice and spacious. And again, as mentioned earlier on, you can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to suit your needs. But on the front seat backs, we have storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom, rear aircon vents in the middle, and on the B-pillars. Below the central rear aircon vents, we have 2 power outlets. And right at the bottom, we have some storage. Rear center armrest with cup holders. Right above, for both sides on the middle row, are grip handles and hooks, and you can also find hooks on the B-pillars. Your middle row reading/interior lights. You have a central locking button right here as well. There are 3 ways to open the power rear hatch in this 2011 Q7 and 1 way to close it. Boot space in the Q7 is 330 litres with all the rear seatbacks in place. Fold the last row seatbacks down and the boot space becomes 765 litres. With both the middle and the last row seatbacks folded, boot space increases to 2035 litres. To the left of the boot is a light and a storage pocket, while to the right of the boot are the buttons to lower or raise the rear air suspension to help loading items into the boot and a power outlet. Under the boot floor is storage, and under this storage area is the vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit, and jack. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, central locking, and the front passenger seat in this Q7 does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including a height adjustment and 4-way power lumbar support. Nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a light ring as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2011 Audi Q7 3.0 TDI Quattro S-Sign. Thanks for watching and goodbye.